The upfront cost for a daily pass is $0 because you don't know how many days you're going. The cost for a lift ticket is $95 a day. So if you went 0 days, it would be $0. If you went 1 day, it would be $95, and so on. So then you just add 95 to each day. If you went 24 days, then it would be $2,280 at the most. The Flex Pass, you pay $275 up front, and then when you get to the lift ticket, it is only $45 per one. So for 0 days, if you went, it would be $275. If you went 1 day, it would be $320. 2 days would be $365 because you're adding $45 every time you go. So if you went all 24 days of the winter, then you would pay at the most $1,355. A season pass is $842 up front. So then when you get there, you don't have to pay anything at all. So $0 for the lift ticket. If you went 0 days, it's $842. If you went 24 days, it would be $842 again because it's $842 for the whole year. If you were going skiing for 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5 days, then you would choose the daily pass because it is the cheapest out of all 3 of them. But if you were going 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 days, then you would choose the Flex Pass because it is the cheapest. But then if you were going 13 to 24 days, then you would choose the Season Pass because it is less. So it all depends on how many days you go. The equation for the daily cost would be y equals 95x. Flex Pass would be y equals 45x plus 275. Annual or Season Pass would be y equals 842. X is the number of days you go, y is the total cost. And the Season Pass would be a straight line going across because you only pay one amount during the whole year. The X and Y axis is X and Y, and X is number of days, the Y is the different cost. And so you would choose the daily pass up to almost $500 when it intersects with the Flex Pass. Then you would choose the Flex Pass all the way up to $842 then you would choose the Season Pass when it gets cheaper to the end of the 24 or 25 days. And you would choose the daily for about 5 days and then the Flex for about 12 days. So when you do the daily and Flex Pass, your equation is 45x plus 275 equals 95x. Then you subtract 45x on both sides, giving you 275 equals 50x. Then you divide by 50 on both sides, giving you 5.5 equals x. So that means after 5.5 days of using the daily pass, then you want to use the Flex Pass because the daily would be too much. And on the graph, it intersects right here. Then for the Flex and Season Pass, your equation would be 842 equals 45x plus 275. Then you subtract 275 on both sides, giving you 567 equals 45x. Then you divide 45x on both sides, giving you x equals 12.6. So after 12.6 days, then from using the Flex Pass, you would use the Season Pass. And in the graph, it intersects right here. So this is what substituting in the graph would look like with daily, Flex, and Season. To help you decide, a good way that the table helps is that you can just look straight on at all the days, daily, Flex, and Season passes and all the amounts of money it costs each day. And it's good because you can just look and decide. The graph can help you because you can see when it intersects and then how many days you would pay for each, and then when it would become cheaper for one and more expensive for another. That can help. And when you're substituting, that can help you because instead of trying to figure it all out, you can just figure out using all the numbers you have and plug it all in to get how many days and like what the expenses would be for different amount of days. And I think the most helpful would probably be the graph or the table, because the table you just look straight on, you can see everything, and that's really helpful. And the graph, you can see when they intersect and everything.